to show us their new game, The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. It's going to be a very exciting presentation. I do need to inform you that it will involve some nudity. It is computer-generated nudity. Disappointingly, they're not actually going to be nude, but there is a little bit of nudity, so if you're offended by that sort of thing, probably leave now. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. How you doing? Now, who's in for the naked chicks? No, don't worry. It won't happen until like a few minutes into the game. We'll start off with a few facts. Has anyone played the first Witcher? Anyone? All right, good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. If you liked the first game, I hope you liked, we just like to assure you that the principles that made us make the first Witcher are still important for us. It was a story-driven game, and the second one is a story-driven game as well. It's a main feature of the game. But of course, it also features a lot of new stuff, like new graphics, because we have new engine, we have written the engine, and also a lot of game mechanics that we want to show you. But starting off, we have two parts of the presentation for you. All of them will be gameplay-based, and we don't have any slides or any fact sheets. We just want to show you what you can expect from the game, and this is what the presentation will be about. We will start off with the first part of the gameplay that we're about to show you, and it's going to be a quest. So Marek will show you, and I will actually tell you about how you progress through the story in Witcher 2, and what happens if you actually change your approach towards, well, many factors that determine non-linearity in a game. And this is what I want to show you. The first one is a quest where the player, Witcher Geralt, is inside a prison and want to escape from the prison. How we do it is just yet another story. Let's load the game. There we are.
Not yesterday. He was a hero, pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword. Blading him so fast.
I thought that beast would turn him to bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman will do that tomorrow.
Alright, what you don't know yet, but the player will know, is that we actually could already get out of these shackles. Someone helped us. It's just another part of the story, I won't spoil it for you, but we could do it now. If we did it now, however, the guards would run in with their weapons, so we probably want to be smarter than that. Marek, I want you to try to provoke them to come in barehanded.
Guard! Come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
You got the wrong guy.
Really? Holy shit, boys, open the cell! We've got an innocent man in here! Hope you're that funny during the execution tomorrow.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see.
Alright, good going. They're coming in, they don't have their weapon. It will be easier to fight these guys. Alright, what's important is
Rip your guts out!
In Witcher 2 you don't always have to kill your enemies. There are many ways and many places where you could do non-lethal fighting, like this one. We have redesigned the whole system of combat, not only a fist fight. Right now you're gonna see how fist fighting looks in the game. More dynamic, more spectacular, and skill-based as well. Come on, Marek. You can do better than that. Oh, you're embarrassing me, man. Come on. Nice. Alright. Almost done. Yeah, let's finish this guy. We didn't kill him, don't worry. We didn't kill him, he's alive. Just taken down. Alright, we made it out of the prison cell, which is good, but it's only beginning of getting out of the prison itself and what the main quest is about. Obviously, these guys were stupid enough to leave the sword in here, which is our sword, and we can take it right now, which is a good chance for me to tell you about character customization and changes that we've done in it. This will be the placeholder graphics of the character customization screen, but you can already see that you can pretty much tweak everything about how Geralt looks and what are the statistics of different parts of things that he wears and that he uses. So there are parts of clothes, there are also weapons. You can actually craft weapons in The Witcher 2, and you can also upgrade weapons that you have. There you go, there's a rune of fire that boosts poisoning chance by 5%, and the game also tells you that you actually have upgraded the weapon by showing the clear visual mark on the weapon. Yeah, I know these are gadgets, but you know, a lot of people like them. Alright, moving on. We will be progressing through this prison, and we can do it in two ways, in two major ways. I mean, like a gameplay approach towards how you complete the quest is also non-linear, because you could just butcher through this place, killing everyone on your way. It's doable, maybe not really settled, but doable. But you could also try a stealth approach. This is what we'll do, because actually a stealth approach is rewarded with more XP by completing the quest. So you could use magical signs to put out torches, thus gathering less attention. Let's see what happens.
What was that?
Yeah, we can just wait. And we can ambush. Alright, fair enough. Moving on, there is upstairs.
Let me alone, please.
Oh, this is just a prisoner whining. There's just left and right that you can go. Of course, different parts of location require different tactics, so we might want to focus. Let's try use alchemy for a moment, because there was a cat potion in The Witcher 1. It allows you to see in the darkness, but the difference in The Witcher 2 is it also allows you to see your opponents through walls, which is actually perfect for situations like this. So you can see the guy, because timing is really key here if you want to ambush this guy. Let's see if we can do it. Ninja style, Mark. Very nice. Perfect. Okay, we just wanted to ambush this guy, but we want to go the other way around. Let's take off the potion. It gets creepy after some time, I guess. Alright, there we go. There are more guards upstairs. We also want to use medallion from time to time. It highlights dangerous places, water pools in here. You don't want to step into them when you're sneaking because they make noise. It's a contextual use. There are more uses of this. Alright. Okay. It so happens that this guy in here has dropped a key. Of course, for any key in a game, there should be a door that this key opens. It's no exception with this case. There we go. There is a door on the right. If we open this door with the key that we got, we actually found a totally alternative path through the location. So I already mentioned there are many factors that influence how non-linear the game is. Not only your approach, but also where you go determines how the story unfolds. And this is the case. We went into the basement of this prison, and we will see different people meet different NPCs, and the story will look different. And this is actually the place where your previous choices in a game come into play, because previously in this game, in the save game, Marek has killed a very important character who happens to be a son of a woman that you meet right now. Normally you would meet her son. She's being tortured. Nudity guys. She's being tortured. And normally it would be her son in here.
Signature confirming that Voltes did not sign.
Yeah, this is a very pervert torturer.
Then who by the gods did?
Enough. Let's rescue this one. Come on.
She's preparing the scroll.
There we go. We will get inside this room through the window.
I've yet to meet anyone.
And we'll sneak up on the scribe that's standing out here. This one is easy. But next one, the torturer, will be a more challenging opponent, because he's a strong one. So it's probably a good idea to block his strikes, Marek. To block his strikes, actually, and then try to time your repost. It's most effective. Alright, if you die, this won't be good, man. Nice! Alright, thanks.
Will you unbind me?
Yes, let's unbind this woman. She probably wants to dress up. She will mention...
I'm grateful to you for freeing me, but now allow me to cover myself.
Yeah. She of course will mention facts that play a role depending on our previous choices. In this case, we killed her son.
Just yesterday you scaled the walls of my castle. Today you creep through its dungeon to save my life. How did you come here?
I heard you talking to the hangman and thought you could use my help.
As recompense for my son's death?
I don't feel guilt at that. It was an honest fight.
Will you tell me how my son died?
Death is the same for all of us.
Only to unstrip a feeling witcher.
Forgive me, milady. but guards may arrive at any moment. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Alright, we definitely want to get out of here, but it seems not so fast because someone's coming.
Sheath your sword, Witcher. They never miss. They're the elite of the Nilfgaardian army.
Show dancers,
You're
yeah.
kidding, right? There are only 2 of them.
Holding 2 of the best crossbows in the world.
Who are you?
Forgive me, my lady. Shillard Fitz-Esteban, emissary of the Empire of Nilfgaard and its most divine ruler, the Emperor Emir Var Emrys.
Arian warned me that Foltest was colluding with you.
A political dispute we should leave for later, my lady. I have come to assist you in rejoining your children.
At what price?
You wrong me with this question, my lady.
Silence. You will also assist the Witcher.
Important thing, because there is one more factor that influences non-linearity. She offered us her help because we rescued her, and that means that it will be easier for us to exit the prison because this guy in here actually will help us drawing attention of the NPCs. We won't have to kill all of them. You'll see it in a moment.
Can't help thinking you'd help me grudgingly, Ambassador.
Your impudence, Witcher, is puzzling, given what you've done.
I've been wrongly accused.
Very hard to believe. Why, they practically caught you red-handed.
Enough! Cease your bickering at once. I owe the Witcher a debt of honor, and we La Valettes invariably satisfy those, regardless of who that does or does not suit.
Highly noble, my lady, but it is the Empire's interests I must safeguard. On the other hand, the Witcher has in the past done us favors, and could yet do so again. I shall help him flee the castle. And you, my lady, I invite to join me in my chambers afterwards. You stay with them. You come with me. Witcher, count no more than 20 heartbeats, then follow us into the courtyard.
I have paid my debt to you, but do not assume I shall ever forgive you your deed.
I don't expect you to forgive me, and I never claimed a debt.
Had you claimed it, I could not have assisted you.
Oh yeah, we definitely want to get out of here. Let me tell you that it would be extremely difficult if we decided not to get help from these NPCs. So you're gonna see the way it works. We're actually really close to the exit of this facility. There are just few more guards that we need to take care of. Some of them will be easier, some not. There are some guards that we have to kill. Upstairs, just upstairs from here, is the guy that you were just talking about.
Follow me!
Yes, sir.
And that's what he does. He takes these guards slightly away. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put out the torches with our magical sign, and we're gonna stick just behind the corner in a shadow because they'll be running back in a moment, and they won't see us that way.
And is raging
and the
in
path
the
to
dungeon.
the exit will be open.
Restrain him immediately. One more word, soldier, and I shall personally make certain you hang beside the fugitive. To the dungeon, on the double.
Yeah, here they come. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that all?
One. No, the lazy one.
There's the lazy one.
Yeah, there should be. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, so we can go, right? This is the exit from the castle. Let me wrap it up once again. Depending on what choices you make previously in a game, depending on what is your manner to walk throughout any location or any quest in a game, and also depending on whether you get choices from the NPCs or not, the game might look totally different. This is how we approach non-linearity. And also, there's no loading right away because thanks to our new engine. And also it determines, because the quest ends in more or less the same way, but there are there are just many ways to achieve this goal. Yes, spectacular way, I mean big location. What I want to tell you is, because we have unlocked the camera to fly around for a moment, I want to tell you that all of these places, even the furthest one, will actually be explorable in a game. So this is not like fake cardboard stands. This is really what you will be playing in a game, and you will be reaching and exploring all these areas.